Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, this picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the back gets the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Watson. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. What a diving catch way downfield. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Hokies pick up enough to get a first down there. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Handoff running right. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Hokies trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looking to throw. It's Watson. Running out of time in the pocket. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Grab behind the line. It's Sylvia. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, Chris, we know they already have one of the best entrances in all of college football, and they keep this crowd alive with this early touchdown here.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A short completion of the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Virginia Tech 7, Illinois 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Snags the quick throw. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
The ball carrier is the running back. Gain of 6. Second down coming up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, fighting Illini. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. He shreds the tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important second down play coming up. He hands it to the back. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 30 now. Inside the 10. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
First and goal here for the offense. It's QB sneak. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
Number 21 with the carry.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Illinois 14, Virginia Tech 7.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And there's the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Watson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
See what the call is on first and 10. They'll give it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
First and 10.
So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball, and he's brought down there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Illinois lining up quickly here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Down he goes. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught on the outside. It's Marshall. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, fighting Illini. That puts him on top in the second half. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Second down coming up.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Watson. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. Heavy pressure, hit as he throws. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Watson. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Back to pass. It's Watson. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Now, a 4th down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Illinois 20, Virginia Tech 14.
And the Hokies will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Great move in the open field. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Illinois.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to...
The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He's swarmed by the defense.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Virginia Tech, 14.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Finds an open target on the left side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. To throw, it's Watson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. We'll see if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, fighting Illini. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's got it. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
No gain on the play. Result of the play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it with the draw play. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Mustangs will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, the football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets reeled in. It's Murphy. And they bring him.
On first down.
Very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter, because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
High completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll run it here. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Tackle made after a big gain.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Close to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. This time, a completion. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Mustangs line up with a 1st and goal. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Loses 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room in this drive.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. We'll give it to the running back. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Canes pick up enough for a 1st down here. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that completion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Incomplete. Offense facing fourth down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback dropping back. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're scoreless.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll give it to the back. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to pull it down and run. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Fourth down.
The Hurricanes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's not going to get there. The defense and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And here's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. QB to the tight end for a completion. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend when the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this. Good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 16, set to kick this one away.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Little. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Touchdown, SMU. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
14, Miami, 0.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed to the running back. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Crucial third down play right here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sideline. It's Little. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Grab down the middle. It's Murphy. Breaks loose at the 40. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Got him. He's sacked. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking right. This one caught. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Tackle is made at the 37.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. On first and 10, looking to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Murphy. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Powers through. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a good job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they hand it off to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They're going to run it here. Trucks through the defender. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
He makes the grab. They attack the deep middle of this defense, could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And the Mustangs look to keep this drive moving. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, great chance of an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Set up a third down call.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Half one more play here in the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
SMU 14, Miami 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And that pass falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defensive coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Trying to get the throw off. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looks right for a quick completion. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up on fourth down now. And they will try out the field goal team here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Ponies. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Miami, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, break. 42 slider.
And the same runner's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback.
325.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Looks to his left and makes the completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On the
The
double.
Canes pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
It's now 2nd down.
Ready up.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
4th down coming up.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.